Well, hello there. Cat just jumped up in front of me. We are going to, this is for Casa Grande. Now, she would like to know how you take pictures with the camera around your neck and such and such. Okay, so this is, now Kitty, you're going to have to get up outside. Here you go, outside. Out, out. Come on, out. Because she doesn't want to go out. Okay, so I have the camera strap. You see? I have this hanging around my neck so that if I drop my camera and it's dangling, you see, it's still attached. It's still attached to my camera case. See? Okay, and now if I want to take a picture of something and I'm looking down at it, you know, something down here, then I would tilt my camera. You see, I'll tilt my camera like that, and I put it under my neck. I'm having to lean backwards because you can't tilt it and stand straight up. Okay, so I hold it under my neck like that. You see how I've got that? Now, it works best if it's not on my shirt. If it's on my shirt, you see, it's likely to slip. And if it's summertime and I am really hot and sweaty, it'll sweat and it'll tip over, you know. Now, you have to be careful when you do that you're not putting your neck on, you see the button is right there? You see, you don't want to squish the button with your head. So, you have to be careful of that. But that's how I do it. And the way I learned how to take a picture of myself is I held the camera up, and I looked at it, and I took a picture. And then I would turn it around, and I would, oh, you can't see the back of it when I'm doing this, can you? Anyway, then I'd turn it around, and I'd look at the back of it, and see how the picture came out. And so I figured out that if I did this, see, I cut off the top of my head, I was getting the ceiling. If I did it down here, I was getting this part down here. So it's just a matter of you take enough photographs of yourself that you can see where you are. You figure out how close you need to be to the camera. You don't want to be too close. You don't want to be too far away. So that's how I do it. I have a lot of trouble with tripods because if I put it on a tripod, the tripod won't look right down here. The tripod is going to be over here, and it's going to be looking at this, and I have to tilt it. Well, you have to tighten up this thing on this end of the tripod, and so when you tilt it, it's hard sometimes. So that makes it difficult. But you can't get your tripod to look over your head and look down in front of you down here. It can look at it from the side, but if you're going to move around, you see, you want it to be, you want your camera to move where you're moving. You don't want to have to move this tripod all the time, because then if you're walking around, you're in and out of the video. It's snowing. You may go out, but it's snowing. You see that? Big flakes. They're not blowing very much. Cats. If you give them just enough room to stick their nose out, then they'll want to get out. But if you give them a lot of room, well, then they'll just stand in the doorway and let in all the cold air. Aren't you going out? See, he's licked all of his legs. He's licked them clean. So he gets a little cold out there. Look at this silly kitty. Okay, out, out. What's that? Oh, there's a dog out there. Oh, no wonder. Okay, come on back in, Maow. Come on. No. Do you know that you must never hold a cat if a cat's in the middle of an attack sort of thing? Uh-oh, Lily, you're in for it. If you try and hold the cat will think that you're feeding it to the dog, and it will attack you. My kitty can talk. Hello, Maow. Are you going to talk? I wonder if he was just standing there looking. The dog is standing there. What's this? You want to come back inside where you're safe? Yes, indeed. Safety first. Sorry, Lily, no cat for dinner this time. Well, you think you're going to scare him away? You know he likes it when you do that. Maow. Well, in or out, but I got to close the window. Make up your mind, kitty kitty. You know you don't want to be out there. So you might as well just come back in. Oh, look, the dog is gone. You've scared him away. Where is he? His family must not be home because he's outside all day today. What are you hoping for, Mal? You hoping to scare him away? Or you want to take him on? That's right. You tell him. You tell him what's what. Yeah, this is your house. You just let him know. Okay, in or out, in or out. Let's do it. I'm going to close the window. Window's closing. Window's closing. Come on, kitty cat. Mal, want to come in? Come on in. Hurry. Inside, the window's closing. Window's closed. Well, he can't get you up there anyway. What? Did you want to come in? You want to come in? Hurry. Hurry before we freeze. Oh, you are so distracted. Come in, come in. Those poor birds don't want you out anyway. In you go. In you go. Go in, in. See how I've decorated here? I just put a little hook on there. And I hung up the flowers. See, I hung this one up here. This is part of my stained glass. I did this whole thing. It was kind of very difficult to do. This was nice. I like doing this. See how I use the same piece of glass? I just put the whole pattern down on the glass and then I cut it all out so that these are all going the same way. But they probably should have gone that way. If these went that way. Now I have to wash my hands because this is lead. But I can show you my wonderful, you see this? This one is, we call it Floral Rainbow. It's a floral garden. And would you like to see? See, I'm putting it under my chin now. Like so. And I'm going to show you washing my hands. See, now you can see what you can see with it. If you look in the mirror while you do this, see it's nice and bubbly. It feels very nice. A good one indeed. A good one indeed. Okay. So that is the official how to use the camera under your neck. You see, it's not a fancy camera. Look at this camera. It's a little point and shoot. It's a Kodak Easy Share. And the Easy Share, I guess, is for sharing things with this little printer thing. You don't need to share. I mean, I don't share anything. See? You can see how I got liver pate in there, which I still haven't cleaned up. But it's not a very fancy camera. It's very narrow. And I just turn the top to the little picture of a movie camera, push the button down, and turns the red light on. And when the red light's on, you can talk and you can sing and dance. You can even check and see if the brownies are ready. Want to see? I smell them. Not yet. Ah, but who wanted to lick the bowl? Who was that anyway? Oh, it was you. Okay, well, here's your bowl. Take it away and go sit down. I've already done a nice job on those beaters. But this one didn't get licked off very well. Oh well, so there's your bowl. I'm just going to leave and you can do what you want with it, okay? Bye.